hate me, don't you?
Kons podcast.
You hate me, don't you?
Hit that like button, subscribe and share.
You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you?
Constant content.
We on Aiden Russell stream, you know what I'm saying? Plus familiar, we all know Aiden Russ, you feel me? Aiden Russ be streaming in Nelly Ashanti. I spoke on this on the earlier episode, a few episodes back. So he motioned for a mistrial, you know what I'm saying that it'll be biased. Before putting out ridiculous claims and spoiled bratterisms and shit like that he just been displaying. Maybe he didn't really know how nice streamers is getting it, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, judge denied that nigga another notion. He trying to have a mistrial now because I guess apparently what's up? What's going on? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? On this fine Monday, back at it on this Monday, fresh day after Father's Day, you know what I'm saying? On this June 16th, you feel me? It is 1:38 in the afternoon, you know what I'm saying? Cool little weather out here right now. Probably about 80. I think the high today is like 88. You know what I'm saying? It's like 85 right now. You know what I'm saying? Cool little weather today. The heat is definitely coming. You know what I'm saying? The heat is definitely on its way back. Summer is creeping in. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be ready for them summer months. You know what I'm saying? Them hot ass months. Temperatures finna start touching 100 and something degrees out here. You know what I'm saying? I fucking hate it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to thug it out and wait till motherfucking fall or winter, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Sack be hot too many months out the fucking year. You know what I'm saying? Y'all done heard me complain about this shit many a times. You feel me? I don't like the heat. You know what I'm saying? It's depressing knowing that this shit is coming back. You know what I mean? For the next fucking few months. You know what I'm saying? Till probably September, October gonna be the next time that I'm gonna get my cold weather back. You know what I'm saying? But it's all to the good though. At least it ain't as bad as it was last year. You know what I'm saying? I think last year around this time we was definitely in the hundreds. You know what I mean? So at least we getting this cool 80-degree weather. You know what I'm saying? Cool little breezes and shit like that. Cool little walk outside type day. Walk your dog type of day. Cool little go to the park, have a barbecue type weather type shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, you know what I mean? Hope everybody's day was cool, you know what I'm saying? All my fathers out there, hope y'all had a cool Father's Day, you know what I'm saying? Hope you was able to reach some serenity, you feel me? Hope you was able to take a break from the chaos, from kids, from whatever it is that you need to take a goddamn break from, you feel me? Hope you was able to do that yesterday, you know what I'm saying? On us day, it was our day as fathers, you feel me? It was our day to be commended, you know what I'm saying? To be saluted, you know what I mean, to get our flowers, you know what I'm saying? So I hope all our fathers out there, you know what I mean, had y'all days, you feel me? I was definitely enjoying mine. Got my peace and serenity, you know what I mean? But yeah though, you know what I'm saying? This is gonna be episode 262 today, you know what I'm saying? If this is your first time here, this is where we touch on the updates, news, you know what I'm saying? Wars, you know what I mean? Diddy trial, the Diddy case, you know what I'm saying? Homicides, whatever case that it may have, whatever headlines, whatever breaking news that's been hit you in your face whenever you logged on to this online world, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that hit you in your face, whatever you done seen when you opened up Google, when you opened up your home page, whenever you opened up YouTube, whatever the case may be, if it's some type of headline, yeah, I mean, I'm probably touching on one of them headlines, if not two or three or four, you know what I'm saying, right here on this podcast, you feel me? So that's what you gonna get, daily content, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you for tuning in though, you know what I'm saying? That's if you new here. If you ain't new here, then you already know the deal. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be episode 262 today, you feel me? So I hope y'all enjoyed the last episode, you know what I'm saying? Episode 261, you feel me? Episode 261, the last episode where we touched on Chris Brown. How the nigga be masking up, sneaking around and shit out night just to feel some type of normal without being rushed by crazed fans wanting a selfie, autograph, and sign this and sign that. You know what I mean? We touched on that. We touched on Drake. Said he gonna stream, you know what I mean, streamed with Kons and was doing a giveaway, giving away $100,000 and shit like that for some type of sweepstake he had for the song he had called Somebody Loves Me. Then we touched on Exhibit, did an interview and dropped a lightweight bombshell that I guess a lot of people didn't realize that DMX's song Party Up was a diss track. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a diss track to Corrupt with the beef they had going on at the time between them two and Foxy Brown. You know what I'm saying? And last, we also touched on another plane crash that crashed down in India. You know what I'm saying? Unaliving 243 people. You know what I'm saying? Something crazy. I believe it was one survivor. You know what I'm saying? But there was a lot of reports going around saying that everybody was unalived, and there was reports going around saying that there was one survivor. But that was episode 261, though. You know what I mean? That was episode 261. Today is going to be episode 262, and I got a few little topics for you. You know what I'm saying? Today we just going to touch on Young Thug. Was intrigued by, you feel me, when he went on the stream with Aiden Ross. We're going to talk about what he was intrigued by, what he had to say on it. We're going to touch on Nelly and Ashanti launching their reality show. I touched on this on a few episodes back. You know what I'm saying? They had a reality show coming to Peacock. You know what I mean? I got the trailer for you on that. And we're going to touch on definitely some more Diddy shit. He want this shit thrown out because they getting rid of black jurors, he said. Then we also going to touch on 50 Cent, his spoiled ass son. You know what I'm saying? Choosing to troll 50 Cent on Father's Day. You know what I mean? We're going to touch on that. You feel me? But that's everything we're going to be touching on today for episode 262. You know what I'm saying? That's the 4 topics I got for you today. You feel me? So without further ado, without no more banter, you know what I'm saying? We're going to jump right into it. So Young Thug went on Aiden Ross's stream, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't familiar, we all know Aiden Ross, you feel me? Aiden Ross be streaming, you know what I'm saying? One of these streamers kind of up there with Kons or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know who Aiden Ross is, that's who Aiden Ross is, the little white boy you see on the screen right now. You know what I mean? That's Aiden Ross. He got big with Twitch, same thing like Kons. You know, they had the same little come up. They started off playing 2K, playing video games and shit at first, you know what I mean? And then they just started live streaming every day. You know what I'm saying? Their life was their content type shit. So Aiden Ross is another one of them dudes, you feel me? So he went, Young Thug came on his stream, you feel me, on Kick, not on Twitch. I'm tripping. He was on Twitch, but he got banned and booted off of Twitch, so now he's on Kick, you know what I mean, which is another streaming service that a lot of people who get banned from Twitch go to, you know what I mean? Yeah, so he was on there, Young Thug came to fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? And he just happened to show Young Thug the type of bread that the nigga is bringing in, you feel me? The nigga brings in about $1 million a month. You know what I'm saying? He showed one that he brought in about 370-something thousand. You know what I mean? Another month, and then half. And going into the next month, it was like 600 and something thousand. You know what I'm saying? So once Young Thug seen that, the nigga was like, "I ain't making no more music. Fuck it. I'm finna start streaming." You know what I mean? Once he seen that, he said, "You niggas is living nice. You niggas got nice lives." You know what I'm saying? He was just, you could tell he was mind blown by how much work that he putting in to make his millions versus the little to nothing work that Aiden Ross is putting in to make his millions. You feel me? So this clip you about to see is just a clip of Young Thug saying that he about to quit rapping and start streaming on Aiden Ross's stream. Check this clip out.
I make 300 bands, right? So look, if we look at May, I stream 16 streams a day, I make 600. So you and I, we do a subathon.
Now y'all getting the money.
Yeah. It's time for you to come in the streaming world, bro. We're ready for you.
Let's do it.
Shit.
$1 million right there, free.
Anywhere. You can go to a village in like an unknown country, shit works.
You go anywhere with that shit, bro. It's not gonna fuck up the stream, and then this just stays with you, and you get a cameraman.
I want to start doing. I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna stop doing music. I'm gonna start streaming.
For real? No, don't do that. Then they're gonna blame me.
We can swap lives, all of us.
No.
We'll start making music. You stream.
Don't do that. They're gonna. Wait, when's the album dropping, bro?
I think I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna start streaming.
No, don't do that. They're gonna get mad at me.
Wait,
please.
hold on, yeah.
No, they're gonna kill us.
This is bad.
No, please.
I'm telling you.
When you drop it down.
Doing rap just like I want to just start streaming. I want cause y'all live like a cool life. Y'all go everywhere every day. But y'all got cats walking around this bitch. Y'all got all types type of crazy.
But you live
stuff.
a crazy life.
Well, I know.
And you got some fucking bangers.
I don't live. What's crazy life?
Now you do have a nice life.
You have a great life.
Everybody in this room got a nice life.
True. But you gotta drop the album first, bro. Like, when's it dropping? Like, no weird shit. Soon?
June 37th.
June
37. So that means July 7th.
July
You
7th.
know what I'm saying? That was Young Thug saying he about to quit rapping. He ain't doing something right. God damn it. Said I'm finna start streaming. Fuck it. Fuck this music shit. Nelly and Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? Nelly and Ashanti, I spoke on this on an earlier episode. A few episodes back. You know what I'm saying? When they was working on the reality show. They got a reality show coming. You know what I mean? 20 years it said in the making. So this is 20 years of footage of them fighting, funking, loving, and you know what I'm saying? And the ups and downs, the goods, the ugly. You know what I mean? You're going to see all that shit even when the time when they broke up for whatever how many years it was that they broke up, but then they got back together. This reality show apparently is going to depict all of that. You feel me? All the way up leading to their first child that they had last year. They had their child actually. Their birthday is the day before my birthday, actually July 18th. You know what I'm saying? When they had their first child, you feel me? They talk about the naming of the child and why the name and all that, you feel me? Goes into a lot of detail on Ashanti and Nelly and their coming apart and coming together to where they are now, getting married and all that, you feel me? So this is just a show that they are finally launching on Peacock, their own little reality show, similar to how T.I. did when we seen T.I. Growing Pains, whatever that show was called, you know what I'm saying? The T.I. depicting his little family and all that type of shit, similar something like that, you know what I mean? But it's gonna be strictly on Peacock, you feel me? So this next clip you're about to see is the trailer for the up and coming show that they got coming. Check it out.
We were still finding where we were going.
We were together off and on for 11 years before the final.
I hated her.
I hated him. I didn't think that we would get back together.
She got me, y'all.
He wanted to get got. KK is my first child, so I'm a little more frantic.
My parenting style, just don't burn down the house.
Wake your ass up, his daddy. Stop. Your daddy is crazy. It says here. We have grown. We're adults.
But we're still trying to have fun.
There's a slot machine calling my name now.
But marriage is hard.
It's black and white ball night, and my wife is not here.
I'm still undecided about the whole Motown Christmas stage.
There was a contract that was signed. I was ready to be sued.
Nelly and I didn't really finalize where we were gonna live.
I've made it very clear how I felt. I'm not living in New York.
This is not gonna work.
God damn, what's that on your finger?
With our lives moving so fast.
Let's go, Yankees!
It's not perfect.
You got doo-doo drip.
But we can work our way through it.
Till death do us part.
We belong together.
No matter how much you get on my
You seen, you know what I'm saying? It looked pretty cool. That was the trailer for their show. Another reality show coming strictly to Peacock only. You know what I mean? Diddy. So in this Diddy case, I told y'all I'm going to keep following this Diddy case. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to follow this shit and let y'all know the information on this Diddy shit. You feel me? So Diddy is now wanting a mistrial. He filed for a mistrial, but I have come across the information that was denied. They said that they was going to be getting rid of who they called juror number 6, which is an African American man. And I believe they said that it was like 8 white dudes and like only 4 black men or 5 black men or something like that. And they're getting rid of another black juror, he said, after I believe they got rid of one prior to this situation here. So he motioned for a mistrial. You know what I'm saying? Saying that it'll be biased opinion because there's more white people people on the jury than it is black people on the jurors. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted a mistrial, but at the same time, as I was researching this before I went on to record this now, the judge has definitely denied his mistrial and went on and removed juror number 6 anyway. You know what I'm saying? So the judge seemed like he ain't fucking playing with this nigga Diddy about nothing. You know what I'm saying? He been getting denied every notion that Diddy put out there. They been denying that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So this next little clip you about to see is, you already know, of Khadisha Lynn putting you up on this juror number 6 and Diddy wanting the mistrial that got denied. Check it out.
Mistrial request was denied and juror number 6 has been officially kicked out of the Diddy trial. Yesterday, Diddy put in a request for a mistrial if the judge decided that he was going to remove juror number 6 from the jury. And the judge just ruled, and he said the record raised serious concerns about juror number 6 shading his answers to be on the jury. The shifting of answers raised questions about the juror's credibility, so the court indicated that juror number 6 should be dismissed. Now Diddy and his lawyers urged further questioning. They raised concerns about replacing an African American juror with a white one, and they cited a Second Circuit case. The court takes this seriously, but further questioning is inappropriate and might negatively impact the jury, and this is why we have alternate jurors. Mr. Donaldson praised the diversity of this jury and said the process had worked wonderful. The defense asked the court to base its decision on race. That would be inappropriate, so juror number 6 is excused and replaced by the first alternate, which we have been hearing is a older white man. And Diddy's team was arguing this in a mistrial, so that means that this mistrial request was also denied. But y'all, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
That was Khadisha Lynn, you know what I'm saying, letting you know that they got rid of juror number 6 and he was denied the mistrial. Judge ain't fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent. So 50 Cent's son, Marquise Jackson, we all known and seen him before putting out ridiculous claims and spoiled bratterisms and shit like that he just been displaying to the world. All this bratism shit, spoiled brat shit that he been doing and claiming. 50 Cent, I believe that he was giving him $8,000 a month. $8,000 a month, and he was claiming that was not enough. That's not nothing. He can't live off of that, he said. You know what I'm saying? 8 bands a month, and that's just for you being 50 Cent's son. That ain't you working. You ain't putting music out. You ain't got an album out. You ain't got a show out, a movie, nothing. You feel me? So he went on and was claiming 50 Cent on trolling 50 Cent on Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Going and putting a bunch of AI bullshit pictures and shit like that all up on Instagram and saying that he placed a bet that he wasn't gonna post nothing with his kids on Father's Day, none of this and that. You know what I'm saying? Putting a bet out on him and all this and that, putting out AI pictures. But I mean, he doing the same shit that 50 Cent does. You know, they are trolls, and he get it from definitely his dad for sure. You know what I'm saying? So these next little clips you about to see is just gonna let you know on what's been going on with Marquise Jackson and him trolling his dad. It's a series of clips I'm gonna put together. It's about 3 of them. The first one you're gonna see is no audio to it, but it's just gonna show you the pictures and shit like that he been putting up trolling 50 Cent and some of 50 Cent's replies. And then I also have the Breakfast Club speaking on the matter also. You know what I'm saying? If they don't hate on the Breakfast Club clip, if I gotta take it down or not. So if you see the Breakfast Club clip, then I was able to leave it in. If you don't see it, then I had to take that motherfucker out. You feel me? But it's the other 2 clips that's gonna go right along with this, as you gonna see. Check it out.
Where are you and Marquise at right now? How's your relationship with?
I don't have a relationship with him
at all whatsoever.
No, it's an unfortunate situation. All I can think of is the entitlement being filtered. Right? Yeah, imagine your mom going, "All right, I figured out how to get them for you, but it just bothers me because your father, you're supposed to have them all."
Right.
And then every time you get what you asked for, all you can think of is how many other colorways they made that you don't have, and your dad don't want you to have. And I've reached out. I've went places he was at, and he left those places because he's on Team Mom. And at that point, then cool. Then you do what you got to do, and I'm happy for you. I hope you continue to be successful. He successfully completed high school, and he's moving on to college now. So, and all those things have been provided by me.
And then 50 Cent and his oldest son, Marquise, get online.
They got into it.
The issue is to me,
just like him.
Yes. Oh my God. So
he a troll, just like his father.
Yes. So Marquise posted this. There's like a bet. It's called a player prop betting slip, and it's a Father's Day sports book. So the bet was whether 50 Cent and his second son appear together in a photo. And Marquise's caption says, "Oh, it's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the real ones. I'm watching my bet, and it ain't looking too good. I got the over. We all know this is the day for photo ops. The day ain't over yet. Finish strong. Get on your job." So the bet that he betted was whether 50 Cent and his second son, Sire, would appear together in a photo. So there's two bets on the side. The first one is number of photos released publicly featuring both together. The line is 0.5, so that's only one photo needed to be posted. Red's helping me understand the bets. One photo. And then the other bet was the number of Instagram posts by 50 Cent featuring his son. Now the over odds are plus 250 and plus 300.
Yeah, those are the odds of the bet.
And it's negative 400 and negative 500. So what that mean, Red?
If it's negative 400, that means if you bet $400, you only win $100 back.
Child, it was so ghetto. 50 Cent came back online.
The bet was nothing. It was just he was trying to say that he wasn't gonna post pictures with his son just like him. That's what he was going with.
100%. But I think it's just funny that in real life he's even posting this, and then when he posted it, he's sitting there with the hookah. But 50 Cent came back online and posted in response to him and alleged that his son and the family are like skimmers. It was like a whole. It was just very 50 Cent-ish on Father's Day.
Man, that was the clips letting you know what's going on between him and him trolling his dad. You feel me? I'm definitely going to speak on that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yo, excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon this interruption. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, now is your time while I'm interrupting my episode. You feel me? For you to hit that subscribe button. If you ain't hit that shit yet, now is your time to hit that subscribe button right now. You feel me? Hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? That means you're going to get notified every time I drop some of this fire content that I'm dropping for you Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? Please hit that bell and hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Comment on what you want to say, on what you feel about these topics that I be covering. You know what I'm saying? Pardon the interruption though, you feel me? Let's go ahead and get back to the episode. Just wanted to remind you to hit that subscribe button in case you haven't done it yet. Now's your time. Did you do it yet? Because I just gave you time. I'm just fucking with you. Let's get back to the episode, though. That's everything that I had. Quick little fun little topics for episode 262. You feel me? You have just found out. If you ain't found it and heard it nowhere else, you know what I mean? You have just heard it right here on Kons podcast. The 4 topics that I just let you know about is Young Thug went on Aiden Ross's stream, said he made a claim that he was finna quit music. We don't know how serious he was, but he definitely vocalized and said that he gonna quit music and start streaming. Fuck it. Also let you know that Nelly and Ashanti got their show coming, their little reality show depicting their love for each other, the ups and the downs, the good, the ugly, the arguments, the intimate moments, all that shit, the cupcaking. It's going to depict all that on the show coming strictly to Peacock. Also let you know that Diddy wanted a mistrial, but that shit got thrown out. You feel me? Denied. You know what I'm saying? He said they getting rid of all the black jurors. I guess they got rid of another one. They calling him juror number 6. You know what I'm saying? I let you know that. I told you I was going to follow this Diddy case. You know what I'm saying? And also we just touched on 50 Cent's son trolling him on Father's Day. So that's everything for episode 262. So for the closing thoughts for episode 262 and everything we just went over. So first, Young Thug goes on Aiden Ross and sees the type of checks and money that he making and said he finna quit rapping. God damn it, fuck this shit. I ain't going in the studio making no more music. I'm finna start streaming. Nigga, y'all niggas living nice. Y'all got shit around here and shit. People working for you and all this shit. It seemed like that nigga was just amazed. You feel me? I think he was coming from the hard work that he putting in for the music industry, touring and all that shit, writing music all night, being in the studios 12, 16 hours a day, you know what I'm saying, creating, you feel me? Meanwhile, this nigga Aiden Ross, you know what I'm saying, looking at current streamer Aiden Ross on his stream and seeing how Aiden Ross is just kicking it, you know what I'm saying, walking around his house doing his thing, just got a camera following him, chopping it up. Young Thug came to fuck with him. They chopping it up. They just kicking it, chopping it up, having a conversation, you know what I'm saying, on his stream and all that shit. And it's just chilling. Him and this dude named Neon. A little weird dude named Neon. Just streaming, you know what I'm saying, just chilling. And this is the type of money that he bringing in. You feel me? So I think Young Thug was coming from a spot like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you're not touring. Nigga, you don't gotta write no music. You're not creating 12, 15, 14, 15 tracks of full songs. You're not putting together albums, nigga. You're not paying producers. You're not picking beats. No beat selection. No, none of this shit is going on. And you are touching damn near money that I'm touching. So I think Thug was just at a realization, like, nigga, I could be doing something way easier, bringing in M's for sure. I think that's what he was realizing for sure in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he didn't really know how nice streamers is getting it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like Kons and Aiden Ross and Duke Dennis and the whole AMP fam and all that and all them niggas. Maybe he didn't realize the type of figures they was making. Maybe he seen that shit and, you feel me, was like, fuck this rap shit. Y'all ain't doing something right, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all T-Pain, you know what I'm saying? Look at T-Pain. He went in there and started gaming and ain't looked back. Started making a whole lot of M's a month. You feel me? Just off sitting there gaming and shit. So, yeah, I think Thug had a little realization. Nelly Ashanti got the little show coming. That shit dope. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit is dope. I think it's going to be good for black people to see. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they put, you know, real love out there, real emotions out there. You know what I'm saying? Something real besides, you know what I'm saying, the ratchet shit that we see in these black TV reality shows. You know what I'm saying? All we see is ratchet shit. You know what I mean? All we see is motherfuckers fighting and shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing all these quote-unquote niggerish things. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the white people want to see. You know what I mean? They want to capitalize off that shit. I mean, that shit going to definitely put eyes on the TV. You know what I'm saying? People want to see that ratchet ass shit, but at the same time, it ain't giving us a good light as far as African Americans. You know what I'm saying? It's just making us look like we just a bunch of thugs, a bunch of ratchet ass bitches, you know what I'm saying, that like to fight, and a bunch of gangbangers, you know what I'm saying, as far as the men go. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, it's just that a good look, so hopefully that show is going to definitely depict to change the light. You know what I'm saying? Put something else on, you know what I mean? Make us look in a different light other than that ratchet ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Need to be more shows like Blackish, you know what I mean? The Cosby Show, you feel me? Showing black people doing well in life, you know what I'm saying? Doing exceptionally well in life, you feel me? Blackish, you know what I'm saying? They wardrobe them niggas being Gucci, Versace on that motherfucker, Louis V, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, but that's what we need to see as black folks, not just rappers, you know what I'm saying? Rocking that shit, you feel me? Seeing whole family, you know what I'm saying, whole family nourishing moments on that motherfucker, you feel me? So yeah, hopefully that Ashanti and Nelly show could depict something dope, you know what I mean, and show us black folks in a different light other than what the world always sees as far as us fighting and, you know what I'm saying, and all this ratchet ass shit that, you know what I mean, the world likes to depict us as being, you know what I mean? But shout out to them, strictly on Peacock, you know what I'm saying? Definitely got to be a bag, strictly on Peacock. It's going to bring people to come to Peacock to want to watch that shit, so that's definitely a cool bag for them. Definitely that they had to accept for that show, for that exclusiveness. Diddy on this trial, you know what I'm saying? Diddy got another judge denied that nigga another notion. He trying to have a mistrial now because I guess apparently they keep getting rid or throwing out black jurors that's on the case and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Apparently it's more white men than it is black jurors, you know what I'm saying, on the jurors and shit like that. So he tried to have that shit thrown out, but the judge is like, fuck that, nigga, I ain't throwing nothing out, nigga. We gonna get to the bottom of all this bullshit you been on, you know what I'm saying? The judge ain't playing with Diddy. He been showing that he ain't playing with Diddy, you know what I'm saying? He letting the world know he ain't playing with Diddy. He letting Diddy and his team know that he ain't playing with that nigga. That nigga denied everything. He denied the bonds, the bills, you know what I'm saying? Denied the mistrial notion, and, you know, anything he throwing out there that he won't. Judge is definitely denying all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So Diddy gonna have to sit this one out until the judge drop that gavel. You know what I mean? You either go get credited time for the time you've been in, or you finna get a whole lot of more time added to the time you've been in there. You know what I'm saying? Come to the end of this trial. Now this trial, so they say like 7-8 weeks. So that's a bunch 7-8 more weeks of a bunch of bullshit that's gonna be coming out. You feel me? You just gotta be prepared for that shit. And one of them might be the bombshell that's gonna definitely make the judge drop the gavel. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You feel me? It ain't looking good. Sometimes it's looking cool for him. Sometimes it ain't though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's up with that shit. You feel me? But I know the judge ain't playing with him though. I know that. Judge definitely ain't fucking around or giving him no type of financial gain type of chances. None of that shit. Denying bails and all that, you know what I'm saying, the millions of dollars, you feel me? They not fucking with none of that. So I don't know. We'll see what's up, what comes out of that. But I'm gonna cover it all for you right here on this podcast, you feel me? 50 Cent's son trolling him on Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? He was a spoiled little motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? He was a spoiled ass little nigga. And that's a slowly, surely, but I don't know if you know that you letting the world know that, you know what I'm saying? But you definitely letting the world know that you spoiled as fuck. You know what I'm saying? 8 bands, nigga, a month. 8 bands a month, and that's just strictly off the DNA shared with you from Curtis Jackson, from 50 Cent. That's just strictly off because you share DNA. That you getting $8,000 a month and you complaining? Nigga, come on, nigga. Little nigga, come on, little 20, what are you, 23? Come on, nigga, sit the fuck down somewhere. Go listen to Kendrick Lamar's song, Humble, nigga, and study them lyrics, nigga, and be humble, nigga. What the fuck? It's people that motherfucking work their ass off, slave working, you feel me? People that work 7 days a week, no days off, you know what I'm saying? Illegally not taking breaks, not taking lunches and shit, staying on the clock, trying to max out time, working overtime, working 16, 17-hour motherfucking days and shit, my nigga. Motherfuckers was working 2 jobs and shit, trying to support families and all this type of shit, my nigga, and still not touching 8 bands a month. And the nerve of you to complain and say anything and troll 50 Cent on anything, nigga, and you getting $8,000 a month, nigga, every 30 days. You get $8,000 fucking dollars, nigga. Come on. If you not investing that to make more money and investing that every month to make more money, my nigga, you's a little spoiled dumb nigga, my nigga. Word up. My nigga, I hate when this nigga Marquise Jackson come into the news and start trolling 50, you know what I'm saying, for whatever the case may be. You feel me? When you getting that type of bread for nothing, you ain't even, we don't, where's your song? You don't have a song, you don't have a stream, nothing on Apple Music, you ain't got a show, you ain't got a sitcom, a Netflix special, you not doing comedy, you ain't even doing content, you don't have a YouTube page, not that I know of, you don't have a Twitch, you ain't streaming gaming, nothing. What is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Besides, we hear about you complain about 50 Cent and him not being the dad and all this and that. You feel me? But we also heard 50 Cent's side of the story. You know what I'm saying? Man, yo, that shit is crazy. You feel me? Especially, you know what I'm saying? Man, you know, I spent all day yesterday missing the fuck out of my, you know what I'm saying, who ain't even here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And you out here trolling your pops who is still alive and very, very successful and breaking you off $8,000 a month and you complaining and trolling and shit is yeah. But yeah, man, you feel me? I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there, you know what I'm saying, before I throw this mic at the camera or something from getting enraged at these little spoiled fucking kids out here these days. These little spoiled fuckers out here thinking they can do whatever the fuck they want to parents who is trying to do all that they can motherfucking do for these goddamn motherfucking kids, and they just throw shit in the parents' fucking faces, and the system is failing the motherfucking youth out here because they slapping them on the wrists for motherfucking hard crimes and felonies and shit like that, and they ain't doing nothing but get slaps on the wrist and ankle motherfucking monitors put on their motherfucking ankles and don't get no type of motherfucking consequence. God damn it, man, you feel me? But yeah, man, this has been episode 262. You know what I'm saying? That was the closing thoughts. You feel me? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you could have been doing anything you wanted to do, no matter who you was. You feel me? Whether you was a little brother or a little sister, you know what I'm saying? Whether you was a little cousin, a big cousin, you know what I'm saying? Whether you was a niece, a nephew, you feel me? Whether you was a grandma, a grandpa, you know what I'm saying? Whether you was the auntie, uncle, you know what I'm saying? A mother, a father, you feel me? And if y'all got pets and they sit there when you put on Kons podcast, your pet is on the couch covering it up with you. You feel me? Whether your pet, whether it be a cat, whether you got a pet dog, whether you got a pet alligator, a pet bearded dragon, you have a pet tiger, a pet hedgehog, you have a pet motherfucking ferret, a pet squirrel, goddamn, you have a pet parrot, you feel me? Quoting lines and shit from Kons podcast, you know what I'm saying? Whoever it is, I definitely salute to all y'all, the whole fucking family, including the goddamn pets, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you see my emoji, homie, my emoji nigga, my nigga emoji, you know what I'm saying, scrolling up the screen, giving you a salute, you know what I'm saying, for tuning in to Kons motherfucking podcast, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You feel me? This beat that you hear creeping up was made by Amazing Beats. You feel me? Rest in peace to my nigga Omar, you know what I'm saying? And rest in peace to my motherfucking pops, you feel me? Hope everybody had a good Father's Day yesterday, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, stay tuned, you know what I mean? Stay tuned for more constant motherfucking content all week, depending on what's happening, what's being updated, and all type of breaking news. There's some war shit I'm gonna cover on tomorrow for y'all, you know what I'm saying? We definitely on the brink of that shit, so stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you for watching.
Hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you? You 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 hate me, don't you?